Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to some Code Vein. Last time we actually went into one of the depths dungeons, and I think we're going to do another one today, but we do have a lot of haze left over from last time that we haven't figured out how to spend. I feel like we should look back at our loadout. Now we do have this heavy axe fortification, which was kind of interesting. But I think I want to use this thing a little bit more. And it does make me quick. But I'm curious. I am not quick with this. So this is the only thing that I'd be quick with. Huh. So maybe we should upgrade this thing.
Hi.
Upgrade
Blood
blood veil. So we got lots of iron now after going into the depths. Now it does seem like these don't upgrade our defenses at all, which is unfortunate, but it does make our gifts significantly stronger, plus the drain attack gets stronger. And we have a little bit of haze left over, so we might look to level up. Get a little bit more damage. So let's go ahead and do that. And then let us go. So we got these two. We're still trying to master this strength and dexterity up. Alright. Seems good. We're gonna try Yakumo this time as our partner for exploring.
This is all we've got for available routes.
So last time we did Den of the Dead. This time we're gonna do Den of Darkness.
It's unexplored territory from here on. Take care.
So now that we're a little bit more familiar, I wonder if it's going to work the same way where we kind of have to find 2 keys to get to the final area, or it could just be completely different. It does appear that there's a door. Also lots of items right there. Let's rest at the missile first. Alright.
We need a key.
So door is going to require 2 keys once again. Let's pick all these up.
You have to take whatever you can use.
Chemical light and then RV mastery.
Okay, let's get going.
What exactly? Now I don't understand if these are permanent or not. I don't really want to just pop one and then figure out it's not actually permanent. Maybe we should look it up real quick. That would be an easy way to figure it out, right? Code Vein. That's not how you spell vein. RV mastery. See, one of the first people is already asking, are these permanent? Maybe. Okay, so they do appear to be permanent. Okay, that's interesting. So, obviously we're never going to find duplicates of them. They should be in our passive list. It's going to give us Tenacious Fang and Ice Buff. So where would Tenacious Fang be? Right here. Increases damage dealt by drain attacks performed after a launch attack. Being that this is a skill that we have in every blood code. There's no required stats or anything like that. Savvy evasion. So we can get proficiency with this one though. But we don't currently have it equipped. We should get rid of this. We can work on that. The ice buff might be more useful than the slow buff. Because in my mind, ice, where is it? Do I not have the stats for it? I'm not... Is this what we got? No, that's not it. I'm not seeing it anywhere. Why might that be? Maybe we can... I don't know where we would find... Oh, I didn't actually use it because I'm stupid. Gotcha. Okay, but I still don't see it. Is it here? Ah. Adds ice damage to your current weapon while you are focused. That seems not very useful. But okay, I'm glad that we at least figured that part out. It appears that our dude has targeted something over here, so I guess we can go this way first. This is probably the first key. No enemies quite yet. This one should be a little bit harder than the first one. But again, we found these maps at very similar times, so it shouldn't be too much harder. I thought there was a... Oh, that scared me.
Bring it anytime.
I like having the quick dodge.
Might be a good time to run.
Ow. Okay, I didn't expect that to hit.
How's this?
The quick dodge is definitely where it's at. You get so much movement out of it.
No harm in being prepared. That didn't take too much effort.
Yeah, I feel like with the quick dodge, you can get around the map a lot more effectively. I very much enjoy it. What is back here? Can't go back there. Queen Iron.
Enemy right by us.
Oh, hey. I don't really need to use anything here. Good way to get some free ichor. Because backstabs apparently count as drain attacks. I assume the parries also count as drain attacks. Which we should really try and parry a little bit more. Alright, is this a boss? I dislike the noises you make. Alright, well that didn't really work out. It is a drain attack. So both the backstab and the parry count as charged drain attacks, so they give you 2. Oh, what? I didn't realize that my teammate knocked him back out of his
I think
attack.
we can put that to good use.
Oh, this is the key? Is this what was marked? What was marked? This must have been.
Pick up something we can use?
Ooh. A classic camera. We also need to figure out what we're gonna do with a lot of these gifts. Alright, he is very aggressive and his sword is very big. Makes it hard for me to land parries. I am almost focused, though. Okay, so we got a vestige coming up. We'll see if that's another one of Davis's. Oh no, it's not a vestige. Once again, I get these rotten missiles confused for vestiges. Okay, so we got our boss fight here, it looks like. We may want to consider trying communion for this. Well, that was lame. Okay. Ow.
Feeling better?
It's getting...
That's that, I guess.
Okay, that communion is not great because it changes your dodge roll to 1 down, plus you take more damage. But I can't, what's the benefit? Like you stagger more or something? You just have increased attack. And you just have increased attack, but you use more stamina on guard. So that communion seems really bad, actually. We probably won't use that one too much. Which of these does more damage, out of curiosity? We have this and we have this. Looks like the bayonet does slightly more damage. But it's definitely a little bit slower. Okay, so we need to get back to the beginning. We can't use these to teleport, right? Nope. So we'll run. Fortunately, killing a boss refreshes all your healing and gives you full health. It does not refresh your Ichor, though. So we should probably...
Walk soft. We
Ooh.
can take him by Bring it any time.
I did not even see you. I wonder if we can do this. You think this will work? Nope. I was really thinking that I would like end up falling on his head and hitting him with the charge attack. Turns out that did not work. But we are probably gonna rest just because our base Ichor is more than what we currently have. This is not where we're going. So if we rest, we should end up with 20 instead of the 19 we're currently at. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we got this direction to go still. Should be just more of the same. Although the last depths dungeon only had one area where the lost kind of like gathered to. So we may have already cleared that one area. Okay, so we can go that way and this way. You have a
No
chest.
harm in being prepared. I see something.
Do you? Hello.
Let's open it up and see, shall we?
A
You have to take
bayonet
whatever you can use.
devour. I don't know what devour does. It's gonna do significantly less damage because it's not +3. It has no strength scaling, but significantly better dex. This one actually seems faster than the one we were just using. It has a more smooth combo. Let's go this way.
There you are. Loss could spring up anywhere here.
Damn it, Yakumo. I was going for the parry there. You jerk. Nice little one shot. So it's not too hard to get in range of someone. Okay, so this appears to be the correct way, which we might as well grab this missile real fast, because then it'll tell us where we haven't explored. And then we can come back to the boss in a second. So this way I don't have to look for the path, I can just kind of know where it's gonna be. Are you dead?
Stand out like a sore thumb.
I thought he was dead because I couldn't lock onto him, but that hasn't really meant a whole lot. Alright, well. Yakumo does way too much damage, but okay. Can we lock onto the guy to the left, please? Well,
Huh. That's a nice thing to have around.
I'm gonna strike that one up as very easy. I have a feeling I might use this just because it has an upgrade on it. And I might +3 it because it allows me to be quick. So it'll be the only weapon that we can both be quick with, have +3, and has a transformation on it, although I don't know what the transformation does. Devour would lead me to believe that it heals you, but we haven't been injured yet to find out. So what does Blade Dance do? Okay, so we probably want to both Blade Dance and Fire Buff. They don't last very long, but...
Ah, I appreciate it.
What? That was the boss? The man who died in one hit? Well, that was lackluster. I was really thinking that I could figure out if the Devour perk heals you if I let him hit me. And then Yakumo and I both hit him at the same time and he died. And obviously if the boss is dead, you get full healed immediately, so... couldn't really figure out a whole lot from that. Let's run back. This time we won't rest because we have extra Ichor.
Hold on. I'm on my way.
No one cares, dude.
Opened up.
So we didn't find any vestiges down here, huh? That's lame. I would have expected some. Maybe there's one in here?
That one sure does swagger.
Alright, same thing.
It's a big help.
Okay, so that's what happens when you parry a boss. You don't get like an execution. Oh, I was gonna parry that, Yakumo. I was gonna look awesome nailing 2 parries mid-combo in a row, and then Yakumo just staggered him out of it. Definitely similar to Dark Souls, just learning the parry, or just using it is gonna be good. In this game, it feels like there's not really an advantage to blocking. Like, yeah, you take less damage, but in Dark Souls, you get like near 100% damage reduction, while in this game, as far as I know, I have not found that. Also, if I block, my partner blocks. Interesting. But I haven't found anything, not that I've tried blocking a whole lot, but I don't think I've found anything that actually gives me 100% damage reduction. So that would lead me to believe that the parry is just better in every way in this game. Now, it does have a bit of a big animation, but it seems like the window is pretty big. It seems like the second you flash and everything after it is all part of the parry. Which means the only time you can miss a parry is that little like lead up right before it, which is like less than a second long. So I feel like parries are very strong in this game.
I'm glad to see this.
Although you saw that on a boss we don't actually get a riposte. We just essentially stagger him with the parry, instead of one-shotting him or getting a critical hit of some sort. So I guess we're done with this one. We can go check with Davis and make sure that we completed 100% of the area. But as far as I know, I didn't see any vestiges or anything. We can always check and see if we have any in our inventory already. And then I think we should upgrade this bayonet that we're using. Now I wish there was a way... Maybe we'll try looking through, what's her name? Kurosame, something like that?
Hey,
Her inventory to see if
I'll lead the way.
it'll tell
Just
us
tell
what
me
the
where we're going.
transformations do. So it looks like you can maybe repeat these, because it says what the rewards are. So if you do it again, maybe you get all the same rewards. Which would mean that you could farm infinite queen iron if that's the case.
Your life is your greatest asset. Keep it safe.
Thanks to everyone's hard work, I can
Oh.
offer new weapons.
Her
Take
name's
a look if you'd
Murasame.
like.
Of course. She does have new weapons apparently. Let's take a
Find
look first.
something?
What is new here? Nothing? This? Maybe this is the new thing? This appears to be the new thing. Do you have any new blood veils? I wish I could... Oh, I could wear this Dawn Claw and be quick with my bayonet. And that would give me more defenses. Considering that, either any of these three, but I already have a Night Claw, so I'd either get the Dawn Claw or the Midnight Sun, because they all cost the same, do the exact same thing, but they probably look different. But I don't see any new blood veils here. So I should choose if I want one of these. And then I can upgrade it. I would still be quick with my first weapon. Let us look at transforming.
Which weapon do you want to transform?
Okay, so... like, can we transform a weapon that's already transformed? Yes, it just costs haze. Now... I'm not really getting any information on what the upgrades do. Trying to press various buttons to see if they would tell me, but I don't think any buttons tell me what the upgrades do. So the Devour one that we have, not this one. Wait, Devour is not even on here. Oh yeah, this is Devour. Artemis Chrome. That tells me so little. Oh, wait. It increases the drain rating. That makes a lot of sense, but it decreases the physical damage. So that means that one's probably a bad upgrade and one that we don't care about. We have Alleviation, which appears to make it way less. But it also has less defense and less damage. Fortification appears to make it way more defense, more damage. Intensification makes the scaling better, but the base worse. Gifts makes the base stronger, completely gets rid of the scaling, and I would assume it increases your gift scaling, but gifts do not show up on this menu. Devour increases your drain rating. I don't actually know what drain rating even means, because as far as I know, I've only gotten, like, I get 1 Ichor from a combo attack and 2 from a charged attack. And that's just how it works. Maybe if we look at our stats here, we can come back to this menu in just a second. If we look at our character stats, maybe at this screen. Drain. Okay, but that doesn't tell me what drain rating is. Further enhances physical attack. Yeah. I get that, but I don't know how to increase these stats either. Drain rating. Indicates the amount of Ichor obtained when attacking or guarding. You can get Ichor when guarding? Okay. Maybe 2 and 1 is just like how it is right now, but it'll be different later, so our drain rating really doesn't matter a whole lot right now, but it'll matter later, is what that's looking like.
Hi.
Let's look at more of the upgrades.
Which weapon do you want to transform?
I mean, we'll keep you looking at this guy. Okay, so fire just adds fire damage, lowers the scaling, which is a little bit unfortunate, but that's how Dark Souls worked. They would tank your scaling to add an element. Also, usually elements are bad because making your weapon do split damage means that multiple defenses are being applied to it. So if you think about it, when you hit someone with a sword, the only thing subtracting the damage is their defense. If you hit someone with a fire sword, then the physical damage is being reduced by their defense, and the ice or the fire damage is being reduced by their fire defense. So both numbers are being lowered. And generally in games like Dark Souls, fire defense was a lot, like elemental defenses were a lot easier to come by. But if things are weak to it, then obviously it's going to be a benefit for you. Inhibit. I don't know what the inhibit status does. Because I thought it was slow. That's stun. Stun seems ridiculous if you can get that on like a fast weapon and just like hit someone a whole bunch and then they're stunned real fast. That seems real dumb. Venom seems okay. I feel like stun, depending on what inhibit does, which it probably... I don't know, it's the opposite of the devour icon. Like it's the devour icon with a line through it. So maybe it makes it so they can't drain Ichor from you? Does that do enemies drain Ichor from you? As far as I know, that hasn't happened to us yet. So I'm not too concerned about it at the moment. So, that brings us to what are we going to do?
Okay.
Why don't we check out what the other lady has?
I've got just about it.
You don't have
If you want
anything
it,
new, do you?
I got it.
Nope.
Come again soon.
Cruz endured painful experiments for Project Queen. My older sister Karen put everything she had into her research on the project. Both of them were kind souls, doing all they could for the future of humanity. Thank you for showing me those memories. Now, let's continue our investigation, so that all can enjoy the blessing of blood. We can head out whenever you're ready.
Okay. When am I gonna get a new partner?
What is it?
Do we have any vestiges? Items needed Hermes Vestige 2. I guess we just don't have that. Oh, is this the one that gives us increased item drop? So that one we can only do after we get Hermes Vestige 2. We got a lot that we're looking for. Other than that,
Take care.
Hey, see
So-
you around.
as far as I know, the Murasame lady is
We're
the
headed
only
for
one
a
who...
nasty place where the miasma accelerates with your ability.
Yeah, whatever.
See you around.
Yeah, Murasame is the only one who hasn't given me her blood code yet. Which I don't really understand her, because she said that she can't leave here. Which implies that she probably has like some sort of deficiency of some sort that makes it so she can't fight very well. So she might not even have a blood code. I don't actually know. So what are we gonna do? Because I can use a bayonet. Can I use the Riot Breaker with
Hi.
one of the claws
Buying something?
and still be quick? I cannot. Unlucky. So how do we get our weight up?
Okay.
We finished Savvy Evasion. Increases damage dealt performed after a launch attack. I need to use launch attacks. That's something else that I should be aware of. Should increase our dexterity. Riot Breaker doesn't have great dexterity scaling. Neither does this thing. This thing has good dexterity scaling. If we could get like a regular bayonet and +3 it,
Buying something?
maybe that's what we want. Because this will make us quick. Oh, but it's going to take all of our haze right now. So we won't be able to +3 it, huh? Okay, hold on. We can work around this. We got resources for this. Although I don't think we have enough to also buy a blood veil. So use all 40 of these.
Hi.
And then let's buy the blood veil first.
Buying something?
Which one are we getting? Dawn Claw or Midnight Sun? A specially dyed or a modified Nightclaw. This one has white in the top. This one has red. Let's go with this one.
Okay.
Because we already have one that, like, I guess we can't really view it, can we? So equip that. Change the Riot Breaker to the regular bayonet. Okay, let's look at what this looks like. Alright, I like this. Glad that we went with the white one. I'm assuming that the red one would just have the white and red inverse. Okay. Now, we might need to pop a little bit more of these shards. That thing is really loud. Standing next to Missile, very loud. I meant to click stats. Alright, so if we want to upgrade both of these, how much are we gonna need? It takes like 600 and then it probably goes up. So let's use all of the media. Oh, it tells you how many they give. Alright, 900 more. Won't even let us do one of them. How much is this? Are we really gonna be 3 short? Let's find
Hi.
out.
What do you want to upgrade?
Hopefully we have enough Queen Iron for all this nonsense. We are definitely not gonna have enough Queen Iron.
Which blood veil do you want to upgrade?
It's not even like close. Also, it took, we had 3597. So that means it took 2,160 to fully upgrade. But that's all we can do with the Queen Iron we
Okay.
have. So I think we kind of got an idea of what we're at least going to try out now. We should see if this thing has a different charge attack, but I think that's about going to do it for this one. Are you the same claw charge attack? I feel like claw charge attack is where it's at right now until we find a new blood code. Because the spike tail seems to be shorter range, and what was the other one? Oh, the double, like, the double Cerberus heads? I don't even know what they were supposed to be, like snake heads or something. That one we just like briefly used, but it didn't seem fantastic in any way. But either way, I think that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.